Hi and welcome. I'm Jocelyn Peters. I'm the maker behind Mountain Song Designs, and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to share with you how to pick up and knit stitches along a slipped stitch edge, and we're going to see how to pick up more stitches than you have edge stitches. There's a little bit of math involved, but it's easy and I will walk you right through it. Now, this technique is used on my Bagel Man Market Bag, and it's along the edge. And you can see here, when it's all finished, you can't even see where it's picked up. It's all seamless, and it's a lovely transition to go from flat knitting to in the round knitting. So before we get started with showing you how to do it, let's do a little math. Here we go. Do you like math? I do when it is knitting math. Any numbers from your pattern can be plugged into the following process. We will use this set of numbers as an example. Terms: PUK, pick up and knit, ST or STS, stitch or stitches. We will be working with a slipped stitch edge. Remember that one slip stitch edge stitch represents 2 rows. Working this process over a standard garter or stockinette edge is similar in concept but will vary in the picking up and knitting stage. Our instructions: pick up and knit 21 stitches in next 16 edge stitches. First, subtract the number of edge stitches from the number of stitches you need to pick up. So 21 picked up stitches minus 16 edge stitches equals 5 extra stitches to pick up. Next, divide the number of edge stitches by the number of extra stitches you need to pick up along the edge. So divide 16 edge stitches by 5 extra stitches, which equals 3 remainder 1. This means that we will pick up an extra stitch on every third edge stitch. The number of extra stitches also tells you how many sets of increases you will work. The R1 or remainder 1 means that there will be one final single picked up stitch after the sets of increases are complete. Full instructions for how to pick up and knit 21 stitches in next 16 edge stitches. Over the next 3 stitches, pick up and knit into the front leg of the first stitch. Pick up and knit into the front leg of the second stitch. Pick up and knit into the front leg and then pick up and knit into the back leg of the third stitch 5 times. Pick up and knit into the front leg of the last stitch. Here's a visual. You are working from right to left. The blue arrows represent single stitches and the black arrows represent double stitches where you're picking up. Here is an up-close version of that. If you prefer, on the third stitch, you can pick up in the back leg first, then the front. Questions? Why only work into one leg of the stitch at a time? Why work into the front leg for single stitches? This technique is what I have found to have the most aesthetically pleasing look. If you prefer a different way, that's fine, so long as you pick up the correct number of stitches. Let's review. Total picked up stitches minus edge stitches equals extra stitches. Edge stitches divided by extra stitches equals how often to add an extra stitch. Extra stitches number is also how many sets of increases you will work. Remainder number indicates how many single stitches will come after the sets of increases. Now it's time to see this in action. Okay, so let's see this in action. I'm going to look at the side here of my slip stitch edge I've worked across. Now this is my slip stitch edge. You can see these nice slip stitches. I need 16 edge stitches. I need to start over here, but I'm going to start counting over here to double check myself. In my pattern, my last stitch is going to be something else. So I'm going to count that off of there. Now I'm going to count 16 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I know I need to start in this stitch. It always helps to double count and make sure that you are starting in the right one. You don't want to do all this work and get to the end and then realize you have to rip it out and try again. So I know I'm starting here. For my stitch pattern I'm doing now, I'm going to pick up a single stitch in 2 and then a double. So 1, 1, 1, 2. Here we go. Front leg, I come up from the bottom, wrap my yarn and knit through. That is pick up and knit 1. Let's do it again. I'm coming up through the front leg, wrap my yarn and pull it through. Okay, I have knit the second one. Now comes my double. I'm going to go through the front leg here and then the back leg. Front leg, knit. Now I have to come back through. Sometimes you might have to make sure you see it right there. Knit again. So I have 4 stitches where there were 3 edge stitches. Let me show this to you again. So I have worked this stitch. I'm ready to work this stitch. Front leg, come up through, knit. There's a pick up and knit. Again, through the front leg, pick up and knit. Oh. Here we go. And this is a double. I've done 2 singles. Now I'm ready for my double. Pick up and knit through the front leg, then through the back leg. I'm going to hold that there, get it on through, make sure I'm through the right way, pick up and knit. So I have single, single, double. If you look at this, if you go through the front leg, it picks up that stitch so it blends right in. I want to show you what it looks like through the back leg just so you can see. So I'm going through the back leg and I'll do that again just to show you. And you see you have those lines there, those bars from the front leg, which actually is a really lovely look if that's what you're going for. However, when I'm doing a double stitch, you end up having one stitch that's kind of picked up. So you end up with line, 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 no line, weird looking line. So I prefer to go with this, the pick up through the front leg, to avoid this as a design issue. In my opinion, if you like it, that's fine. It won't change this as long as you're picking up the correct number of stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again. My pattern calls for this set 5 times. 2, and here's my double. Here we go. So I have done 1 set of 4, 2 sets of 4, 3 sets of 4. Here's my 4th set, single, single, double. Here we go. And 5th set. Again, I'm coming through the front leg, single, single, double. Here we go. And because I'm picking up 21 over 16, I have 1 remaining stitch to pick up, single stitch. Picked up 21 stitches over 16 edge stitches, which are on a slipped stitch edge. And then I just continue knitting as the pattern calls for. So there you go. It's very simple, very easy, and I hope you enjoy using this technique. Thanks. Bye.